Yo, what's going on, guys? Frozen Fists back with another episode number 11. 11 weeks of Frozen Fists. You know how we do it. Coming at you guys with a lot of news today, a lot of stuff to talk about. I'm going to talk about UFC Perth, break down that card, maybe a couple fights to make, and then breaking down UFC 320. Big card coming up, a lot of great fights. Boys are very excited for this card.
Yup.
It's going to be a special one, man. It's going to be a special one. So, let's get it. Dude, I was just sparring, so my face looks beat up right now. So, just ignore that, guys. I look busted, but let's get into this, Bear. What do you got for me?
Kicking it off, we got some UFC 5 news for the gamers out there. Joshua Van was officially added to the roster. That's pretty hype.
The Aura Man on my Aura list.
Yep. What was he, your fourth pick?
Fourth pick, yeah. I'm fucking with Josh Van,
yeah.
man. I think he's the future of the flyweight division, dude. I think eventually Pantoja's got to move up. And I think Josh Van's about to take that division over, man. So, I'm rocking with Josh Van for sure. It's about time he got added in the game, bro. It's way overdue.
It's crazy that it's taking this long, but...
Way overdue. I don't really be playing UFC.
I get his likeness and shit.
Yeah, dude. I don't really be playing UFC like that, but it's about time bro got added.
John Jones, he announced he will be coaching Gable Steveson in hopes for him to become the UFC heavyweight champion.
Dude, I honestly...
Pretty crazy, man.
I could see that happening, man. Especially if he's getting mentored by John Jones. It's a pretty good guy to have on your side for sure. And, dude, his first PFL fight, I think he had a first round TKO or ground and pound TKO. So, he's obviously got the skills. And, he's a D1 wrestler.
He's a big dude.
Former D1 wrestler. He's got that side of the game, obviously. And, honestly, some of the clips of his striking he's posted looks pretty good, so...
Wasn't he a football player too? Am I thinking of the right guy?
That I don't know. I'm not too sure about that. I know he was a D1 wrestler though, for a fact.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hey, dude, John Jones coaching a wrestler, man. Whew.
That's dope, dude. That's probably the number one guy that you'd want to be coached by if you're a UFC heavyweight for sure, and coming from a wrestling background too. So, pretty dope.
That's what the heavyweight division needs, man.
100%. Need just like an athletic athlete, you know, just someone who's not a piece of lard coming in there. I'm low-key excited. Obviously, he's probably got like 2-3 more fights, like good wins before he even makes it to the UFC. But shit, dude, pretty excited.
I could see him making a pretty big jump though. Like, dude, imagine he gets one solid win in and then gets like a top 15 right off the gate. Like, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Especially, it could be interesting.
If he gets his striking, like if he just figures out, kind of, you know, just quickly improves, then obviously he doesn't need the wrestling work. Probably needs some jiu-jitsu, but I mean.
Hey, dude, he's got John Jones as his coach, man.
Yeah.
That's
And let's be honest, how often is a heavyweight fight going, you know, or how often are they rolling? Like, maybe there's, you know, some action on the fence, like wrestling in that sense, maybe like the odd takedown, but I feel like every takedown that happens is no jiu-jitsu, it's just straight ground and pound, so.
Yeah. I mean, by the looks of this guy, it looks like he could fucking slam some dudes, man.
Yeah, he's a beast, dude.
Pick him up and throw him around, yeah.
He's a brute.
Robert Whittaker, he joined the UFC Perth broadcast team. He made his debut as a desk analyst.
Did he though? I don't even remember seeing Rob.
I don't know if I saw him, but I remember seeing like posts of like him at the desk or whatever. I don't remember like hearing him on the broadcast or anything, but I'm pretty sure he was there, like from what I've seen. So
I guess
but he was a desk analyst, so I don't know.
Okay. Maybe that was like a Australia exclusive thing, because I don't remember seeing him at all.
Yeah. I imagine he was probably just like maybe in between like intermissions, in between fights, like I don't know.
Just breaking down certain situations of the fight.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah. So does that mean? I wonder if that means he's closer to retirement than we thought.
Honestly, dude, I think he's got probably 1, maybe 2 more fights.
Yeah, he did express interest in Pereira, Alex Pereira.
What, dude?
Yeah.
Why would he ever want that? Why would he ever want that? Fuck that.
I don't know, dude.
That's an insane fight to even think of going
Cap
into.
off his career, yeah.
I guess
that'd be
so.
crazy.
Get cap off his career by getting chinned into oblivion. I don't think that's a great idea, bro.
Kai Asakura will be moving up to bantamweight after 2 losses at flyweight.
I mean, good decision for him for sure, because obviously,
Yeah.
I mean, is it really a good decision though? Like, he's been a flyweight.
It's weird because it's like I saw a meme and it was like it's like, oh yeah, that was the problem. Like, dude,
Yeah.
you got 2 losses at flyweight. I mean,
Yeah.
they did give him Pantoja like right off the bat, which I'm gonna be honest, probably shouldn't have happened. Like, that should not have happened.
It definitely shouldn't have happened, but at that point in the flyweight division, there was kind of no one.
Yeah.
You know, like Brandon Moreno, Brandon Royval, they've already fought for the title how many times, right? So they had to switch it up.
Yeah,
I get
yeah.
it. But yeah, dude, like that. Yeah, exactly. That's the change that had to be made. Like, I don't know, bro. I think the change that needs to be made is doing some wrestling, doing some jujitsu. Like, frick. Tim
Lost
Elliott.
to Pantoja and then loses to Tim Elliott.
Fuck, dude. Yeah, that's an interesting one for sure. I feel like he's just gonna get bullied even more. I think maybe, dude, if he loses that fight, he's getting cut. He loses his first fight in bantamweight, he's getting cut.
Yeah, I think it has to happen. I mean, the bantamweight division too. Like, there's some good guys in that div, and I don't know. Maybe he had a better chance at 125. I really don't know. Like, 135 is not easy.
No, dude, that's my best division. That was my best division. So
Yeah, exactly.
it's an interesting one. Sorry, I also got to mention this. Missing QJB today, missing Sandro. Bro's very sick.
yeah.
Bro's got COVID-19. Got the COVID-19. So me and Bart we're banging this one out. Pause together.
Yeah.
And yes, sir.
Duopod.
Yes, sir. Oh, this next one.
Yeah. UFC Perth sales reportedly very low. Very low.
I mean, the card's filled with Australians, right? But other than Reyes, Alberg, there's no real big names on that card. Like, I feel like there should have been 1 or 2 fights of like bigger names with guys who would, sell some tickets. And also I was reading that apparently the tickets were super expensive, so that was a reasoning too behind the sales being low.
Yeah. But then there was this. The Perth ticket prices, they dropped significantly. They were reduced in response to poor sales. Obviously, like, yeah, I mean, if the tickets are expensive. But yeah, apparently they dropped them pretty significantly.
I was seeing online it was like $40 for a ticket, which is nuts.
Yeah.
Nuts to think. So, I don't know. Definitely some planning issues there from Dana. Dana don't give a
Also
fuck.
doesn't help when you're catering to the Americans. Like, bro,
Yeah.
imagine going
Yeah.
to a card at like 7 in the morning.
That too. Honestly, that just should not happen. I was low-key hyped for the daytime card, and then
Yeah.
we kind of got blue-balled with that, but shit, dude. Dana doesn't care about the UFC anymore. He cares about Power Slap, and we've been knowing that, but it's kind of disappointing for sure.
Yeah, we love a good daytime card. Like a good afternoon card, man. Like, nothing wrong with that. Those don't happen often, so like when you do
Yeah.
get them, they're cool.
For like a nice morning card, like Abu Dhabi morning card, those ones are, you like the Saturday night cards, obviously, but switching it up every now and then, it's nice, dude. I like it.
It is. Yeah, and apparently they did sell out. Eventually they did. Like you said, they were like $49 tickets, so
Yeah.
I don't know what the total gate was, but they did eventually end up selling out, so that was good.
Yeah, the crowd definitely, like, I think I mentioned it when we were watching on Discord, like, it looked full, so.
Yeah, it did. And that was a worry that they weren't even going to sell out, so.
Yeah.
Kiefer Crosby is retiring from MMA and is asking for his release from the UFC. Crosby mentions he still wants to fight, but in boxing.
We do not care.
It's like, yeah, it seems like this is just like a normal guys retire from like UFC and then just go fight in like Misfits boxing or some bullshit like that.
It's so dumb, dude. And we got some news about a bigger name thinking about boxing,
Yeah.
which is
We got a couple coming up.
I just don't get what the point of that is, Like I get
yeah.
obviously MMA is way tougher on your body, but boxing is dude, I think there's been multiple studies. Boxing is way worse for the brain. So if
Yeah, especially when you're like, I don't know how old Kiefer is, but I'm assuming he's probably close to 40, right?
yeah,
Like,
100%. So
so so going into boxing at that age, like, come on, dude,
it's an
can't be
interesting
good.
choice. Interesting choice for sure.
But yeah,
Conor McGregor.
yep. Conor McGregor has demanded 100 million to fight at the White House next year, bro.
I bet you he gets that. I honestly bet you he
You think
does.
so?
I think he will. I think he will. Dana loves him. Dana's got the Dana's got the bread.
100 million, dude.
I
Oh
think
my
it'll happen,
god.
bro. I think Dana's gonna find a way. Um,
It's crazy that like a guy like this could just demand 100 mil, and then like you look at like Ankalaev or like someone like just like a regular ass dude, like just like a rank like top 10 fighter or something, and they're getting paid peanuts. It's crazy.
well, to be fair, Conor
I get it.
McGregor.
He is a big name.
Conor McGregor literally, he
Yeah.
put MMA on the map, dude. He put the UFC on the map. He is 100%, no doubt about it, the biggest name in the UFC, and he hasn't fought in 4 years.
But
So
can he be demanding this much money in 2026?
yeah, it's
Like that's questionable.
it definitely is. Yeah, I feel like 100 million, dude. That's a lot of coin. That's a lot of bread.
Yeah.
And it's not like he needs it.
Considering. Yeah, exactly.
So I don't know. It's an interesting situation, but honestly, I do think he's gonna get it. Just because we got to think that card is gonna sell so many pay-per-views. If it's on pay-per-view, I don't know the Paramount thing or Paramount, whatever the frick it's
Yeah.
called. That card's gonna sell a lot of tickets. I mean, I think it's like invite only actually, so maybe not the tickets, but pay-per-views
It's
is
gonna pull in a lot of viewers.
100%. So I feel like just the gate from that card alone will be a lot. I feel like Conor McGregor's gonna get that money, dude.
Yeah, I certainly wouldn't give it to him. I would because like thinking about like what Jones asked to fight Aspinall, he asked like 30 million, and
Yeah.
they came up with that pretty quick. At least with the Saudis getting involved there, but
Yeah.
Jones asking for 30 mil, and then McGregor asking for 100. That's a huge step up. Like
Big
whoa,
jump.
dude. Like yeah. So I don't know.
We'll have to see.
100 million's a lot.
We'll have to see how that card plays out. I feel like there's a lot in the air about that card. It's just very weird, you know. I feel like it. I feel like it almost isn't even gonna happen. It's tough to say.
Yeah.
It's really tough to say. I don't know.
When it was first announced like months ago, I was so skeptical about it because I'm like, dude, this is such like an insane thing to even like conceptualize.
Yeah.
Like Noche was one thing, right?
Yeah.
But like potentially I think it's the first outside card and then also it's at the White House, like bro, what the that's crazy. So
it's a crazy concept, dude. But yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. We'll see. We'll see. As we get closer, I guess to Memorial Day,
Yeah.
how that plays out. But yeah, dude, we need it. We need
Um,
a UFC fight at the Canadian Parliament. That's what we need.
yes, dude.
Get Louis Jourdain on there.
Yes.
Let's
Big
go.
news coming with him.
Yes, sir.
Oban Elliott, he's out. He was out of his fight at Perth against Jonathan Mikalev. He was out due to illness. Sucks because we were looking forward to Oban fighting.
It does. Suck.
Especially with like, I think there was 16 confirmed fights, and then both Toffa brothers got out, and then Elliott was up, and it's like,
Yeah.
bro.
I think it might have even been 17, dude.
Yeah, at some point it probably was. I mean, it was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you see a card with that many fights, it's kind of destined to happen, right? But
Yeah, we knew that wasn't gonna turn out, but
yeah,
to go from that to what was it, 12 or 13, like fell pretty significantly.
hmm
But yeah, Oban, hope you're feeling better, bro.
heal up. You got the
yeah.
COVID-19 like QJB right now.
Yeah, dude, he probably does. This is interesting. Volkanovski says Lerone Murphy might not be his next opponent.
Diego,
Dude,
running it back.
it's interesting because this comes out. Yeah, this comes out after Diego's fought, so it's like, really makes you think.
Yeah, I don't know who else would be. in consideration.
People
Other
are
than
saying
like
Movsar.
Movsar, yeah, I was just about to say other than
Yeah.
Movsar, but at the same time, like, when's the last time Movsar fought? Has he fought in 2025? I don't even know.
Dude, I don't think,
I
man.
don't think so. And he's said on Twitter like he's willing to take another fight before the title shot. I Movsar's obviously undefeated. He's got some big names on his resume. Give me Diego versus Movsar title eliminator. That'd be a big one. And then give Lerone a title shot. I feel uh, like a Diego Movsar rematch. I feel like at this point in Diego's career,
Yeah.
I think he might be able to finish Movsar. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy. Like, bro, all all of Mozart's fights have gone to the decision. This guy's decision merchant.
Yep.
His last fight was UFC 310 on December 7th, 2024.
Is that Aljo?
Yeah, that was Aljo.
That's fucking
Like, that's
insane,
insane.
man. That's nuts. Yeah, and he's just always. I mean, I guess he was supposed to fight Aaron Pico, but he got hurt. So,
Hmm.
like, that right there. That right there. He should be. I feel like one more fight for Movistar. One more fight. If he really wants
Yeah.
that belt, fight, one more time. Show that you're going to be active. You're going to be an active champion if you win the belt. Fight one more time and then have a quick turnaround or, like, semi-quick turnaround to fight Volk. You know?
Hmm.
I feel like that would be the best route for him right now at this point.
Yeah, and you know what? Try to go for a finish. Try to get your first finish in the UFC.
Yeah. Like, that's insane.
Um,
That's actually insane to think that he's never finished anything.
Yeah.
Crazy.
They're all unanimous except for one, which was a split decision.
I mean, dominant
Brady.
wins, but he sits on people, so.
Yeah. It's like, do you want that guy to be champ or do you want like Diego Lopez to be champ? Like,
Exactly.
dude, those are two opposite of the spectrum.
100%, dude. You got a freaking absolute killer, warrior,
Mm-hmm.
and then you got decision merchant, Mofsar, gonna sit on you until I get this win. I don't want to
Yeah,
see
snooze
Mofsar as a
fest
champ.
guy.
I think Mofsar a champ in 145 is worst case scenario.
100%. That'd be worse than like Ankalev.
Yeah, dude.
That would genuinely
Way
be
worse.
so bad.
Way worse. Mofsar fights once a year, twice maybe. I think he's
Yeah.
fought twice a year, like maybe 2 times in his
He
career.
fought, he fought twice in 2024, but like then just takes a whole year off or something like that. So it's like,
And that's like I said, I get he's injured, but we're done with Mofsar. Get out of here.
yeah, it's like if this guy had like entertaining fights and shit, it'd be fine. But like, dude,
Mhm.
decision. Like, dude, this is just like, bro.
And I'm low key excited. Like I want to see Lerone fight Volk because Lerone's coming
Yeah.
off a huge finish. Obviously, I know before that, kind of a decision merchant too, but he's undefeated, coming off a huge knockout. Huge.
Mhm.
I do want to see that fight. So
More UFC White House. Marab wants to fight at the White House, even if it means he's on the prelims.
dude, I fucking love Marab, dude.
Yeah.
You asked me this a year ago, I would have said, "Fuck Marab, I hate Marab." I'm rocking with Marab now, dude. He's the champ's champ. Active. What more could you ask for? Active champ. Entertaining. Even
Yep.
though Marab is a decision merchant too, but his fights are always entertaining.
Yeah.
He's coming off
I mean,
finish too, so
yep.
I like Marab. And Loki, dude, he loves America, so I feel like that'll definitely happen. Marab's gonna be on Marab Sugar 3 trilogy. Ah, hell nah. Oh, fuck nah. If
Nah.
maybe Sugar gets like a big win, knocks out Song Yadong, fights Corey Sandhagen after he loses the Saturday to Marab, and then a little Marab trilogy gets it done on the White House. That'd be crazy. I'm the UFC script writer.
O'Malley's got to show like some real dominance.
He's got to go knock out Song Yadong.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, dude. Marab he's a W dude.
Rob's a cool
Yeah,
dude,
it's
man.
crazy. It's crazy the turnaround that he's had for you guys, like you and Quinn.
Well, dude, it's just like
Yeah.
you dominate my goat for 5 rounds straight, and then it's just so
Yeah.
hard not to like him, dude. He's like, even Sugar likes him. Like, how could you not? His own opponents fucking like him, dude. So Marab's cool, man. I love Marab, honestly, and I like watching him fight because it's always entertaining, like I said. So
Exactly. And a little idea popped in my head. I think it was yesterday. I was thinking about future draft ideas, and the idea of the nicest UFC fighters. The nicest UFC fighter
Mm.
draft. I think Marab would be in there, 100%.
Is
He's a chill
Marab in
dude.
there, dude? He. I don't know if you've seen that clip of like that Twitch streamer trying to troll him, and Rob's like, "I'm gonna fuck you up, dude." I don't know if you ever seen that clip, but shit's funny
Was
as
he
hell.
trolling though?
Yeah, he was like trolling Marab. No. Marab was dead serious. Like he was pressing the dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was dead ass
I don't
pressing
know.
the guy. Yeah.
Yeah, everything I see of him, he's just like a chill, funny dude. He's jumping in lakes, jumping in
Yeah.
rivers. Like, he's just
Safer
a
in the
chill
cage.
dude. I don't know.
Nicest
But
UFC fighter. That'd be a W draft. I'm rocking with that idea.
I thought of like 5 guys instantly. I'm like, dude, this could be an interesting one. Like, they're like,
Tom
I mean,
Aspinall.
Stephen Thompson. Stephen
Yeah.
Thompson comes to mind like, instantly. Obviously, I think he's retired now, right? But
Is he? Is he officially retired?
he might be. I think.
Honestly,
I don't know, dude. He's like something.
Tom Aspinall got to be in there.
Yeah.
We'll get.
Yeah,
We'll
like,
get
I mean,
to
when
that
you think
another day.
I mean, you got nice guys. I mean, it's just like guys that don't trash talk as much or like just kind of, keep themselves to their own
Stephen
thing.
Thompson is literally the epitome of that.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so last podcast we reported that Randy Brown was out. Well, they actually moved that fight. So Gabriel Bonfim versus Randy Brown has now been moved from UFC Rio, which was I think October 11th. They moved that to November 8th at it'll be the Vegas 111 main event.
Interesting little main event, but
Yeah.
I mean, you got to do what you got to do for a fight night, right? Like,
This got some
especially
really-
an Apex card.
Yeah, this got some backlash, but it is an Apex card, so for it to be the main event for an Apex card, it's not that bad.
Yeah, we got to take what we can get. Not every card's gonna be a banger, dude. So.
Yeah.
And honestly, I don't necessarily always care about the names. I just like watching dudes duke it out. So that's my perspective, anyways.
Yeah, I think Gabriel Bonfim versus Randy Brown. That's not a bad main event.
That's kind of a banger in my opinion.
Yeah,
I think Randy
for
Brown,
Apex,
Randy
I think that's
Brown
good.
TKO.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna take that as well.
Yeah.
Although I won't sleep on Bonfim because, I mean, I don't know. I think he's pretty decent
Yeah.
from what I've.
Was it him or his brother who just fought Wonder Boy?
It was him, I believe. Yeah,
Low
I
key.
think.
Low key did not win that fight, but
Yeah.
it was close. It was close. So. Yeah, tough to say.
Oh, I do remember that. Yeah, that's right.
Tough to say.
Do remember that. Okay, yeah, no, I had Stephen Thompson in that one.
Kind
Give
of
me Randy Brown by KO.
Yeah, 100%. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Justin Toffa versus Louis Sutherland canceled due to Toffa getting sick. It's like we were talking about. Like this card lost so many fights.
Cut these guys.
Both of the Toffa
Cut these brothers.
Getting sick's interesting, right? Because you can't really help that. But the who was it? What's the other brother? Not Justin.
Junior.
The other Junior. He got injured, right? So
Yeah.
that's like I don't know.
Dude,
But either way, both of them didn't fight. So
I'm pretty sure I saw he got sick because he got sick from cutting weight. He's a heavyweight. He got sick from cutting weight at heavyweights.
yeah.
What are we doing?
yeah, he went to the hospital. Yeah.
You're a professional athlete. What are we doing? Dude, that has got to be one of the
Heavyweight's kind of crazy.
actually probably one of the most diabolical things in UFC history. Cut these guys. They're not made for the UFC. Let them fight in the PFL. Let them fight in freaking Bellator, wherever. These guys are not
I don't know
belong
why
in
they
the
have
UFC.
such a long leash. Why
Because
does Dana like these guys?
they're heavyweights, bro. Because they're heavyweights with cool tattoos, and as bad as they are, low key people watch because they know that they're gonna get chinned. So
Yeah,
I feel like that's why. But these guys gotta get cut.
and whenever the UFC needs an Australian card, they throw these fuckers,
Yeah,
even though they don't fight.
exactly, dude. So get these guys out of the UFC, man. They're not built for that promotion.
So hear this, everybody. This is Justin Toffa's unreal record: 7 wins, 7 pullouts, 5 losses.
Like
That's
that.
a fucking record.
You're telling me that guy's a UFC fighter. Like, get this guy out of this promotion. He doesn't deserve it. You know what, dude? I don't like talking bad about people, but these guys don't belong in the UFC, and that's just a fact.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like we hold UFC fighters like pretty highly. Like they're athletes at the end of the day. Um, you got to make weight.
It's the toughest sport in the world,
Gotta, yeah,
you know. But these guys aren't. They're just not made for the top of the top. They're not made for that top level.
yeah. I mean, pulling out 7 times. Like I don't know all the reasonings for those 7 pullouts, but I mean, come on, dude.
It can't happen.
Dana, yeah, Dana, smarten up, man. We don't need the Toffa brothers in the UFC anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. Perth originally had 16 fights. It now had 12. So huge step down. Raymond Tavares, he missed weight by 1 pound. Jack Jenkins obviously still accepted the fight.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember anything about that fight. I don't remember at all. I was pretty tired at that point, but
Yeah, I mean, we'll get to it. We'll talk about it, but yeah. Either way, Raymond still lost. So
yep.
We got.
Oral
I'm not
Bly.
even gonna try to pronounce. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to pronounce his first name, but we got Oral Bly versus Jack Hermanson at 170 pounds for UFC Qatar on November 22nd.
That card's got some bangers, dude. Definitely got
It
some
does,
bangers. A couple big announcements today for that card too. We'll get to that, but card's shaping up, brother. They got that. I don't
And
know.
it's.
Where is Qatar? Is Qatar in? Is Qatar Saudi? Is Qatar Saudi?
I think it is. Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah.
You know they're getting the big bucks.
It's been getting a lot of additions. Like probably going back to like I want to say episode 8 or 9.
Yeah, dude.
We've been talking about a bunch of additions it's been getting. So
Yeah.
it's got some pretty good depth to it. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
And Oral Bly, dude. I think he could.
I
don't know if.
I think he pulls that one off, dude, because Jack Hermanson, like I said, we talked about this last episode. Dude, he got one of the more brutal KOs we've seen in the sport. Like,
Yeah, he's fought some pretty good opponents though.
yeah, it's true. It's true. I just think it's too quick of a turnaround. His last fight, he was off 2-year hiatus, came back, and he got chinned by RoboCop. Super late stoppage. He didn't wake up for like 5 minutes. I can't see him being recovered. I can't see him being recovered from that fully, anyways.
Dude, listen to this guy's. He's 37 years old. Listen to who he's fought. He's fought Gerald Mearshart in 2018. He's fought Jared Cannonier in 2019. 2020, he fought Gastelum. He fought Vittori. He fought Sean Strickland, Chris Curtis, Roman Delides, Joe Pfeiffer, and then Gregory Rodriguez.
He's got a great resume. He's fought some great talent. But like I said, I don't know if he's fully recovered. And Oral Bly likes to scrap, so we'll see.
Dude, since 2019, he's gone on a streak of he's won one, lost one, won one, lost one, won one, lost one, won one, lost one. And that's been going on since 2019. So if this streak continues, he should win.
Yeah, true. That might have to smack Jack Hermanson on the damn parlay.
Yeah. Well, let's see. I'm not familiar. Who did Oral Bly last fought? Who did he last fight?
I remember he fought. He had the fight in the night, the bloody ass fight.
Oh, that's right. He subbed. Not this guy. This guy had his first fight in the UFC, and he subbed him.
Okay. I was just about to say. I thought
Musayev.
I know you remember this one, that fight against the guy with the beard, the Polish guy, and there was such
Rebecki?
Rebecki. It was such a bloody battle, and then I remember him having a fight after that, but he got the sub. Yeah, damn, W Oral Bly.
Yeah, he's got 4 fights in the UFC. Obviously, that one lost to Rebecki, but he's got 2 subs, 1 decision. Yeah, I mean. Oh wait, he is moving up though, right? Yeah.
I think he goes back and forth between 170 and 155.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll see. I honestly, dude, Obviously, when it gets closer, I'll make up my mind, but I might lean towards Hermanson.
Okay. Okay.
Um, let's see. Navajo Sterling called out Ebo Aslan, who was supposed to fight Junior Tafa. That's a pretty interesting fight.
That's
Aslan
a
versus Sterling.
that's a weird call out because isn't Navajo Sterling isn't he a light heavyweight? He's calling out a heavyweight, or is he a middleweight even?
I think Sterling's a middleweight, and Aslan might be a light heavyweight.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's a weird one. That's a weird one for sure.
Actually, yeah, no, that is, yeah,
That's
he
a-
is, yeah. What the hell?
That's a really weird call out, but
That is.
Navajo Sterling's kind of interesting, man. He's kind of just like a hesitant fight. I don't like watching him. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
He's like this hyped up name, hyped up prospect. I don't like watching him. I think he's boring. I think he's scared to engage. I think he's scared to get in the pocket. He's coming off a win, but took it to the decision, I'm pretty sure, right? Can't really remember.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know, man. Not a huge Navajo Sterling fan. I think he's got more in the tank for sure. He could definitely prove me wrong, but as of right now, not really.
I don't mind him.
I'm not on the train.
Yeah, I get that. I don't mind him. I mean, I'd like to see this fight.
Yeah.
Even though it is a little interesting because it is a guy calling out a guy who is up a weight class. So
Yeah, yeah.
who knows? Paddy Pimblett briefly appeared in the new Battlefield trailer. This was funny because it's kind of a shot at Call of Duty. I don't know. Did you see it?
I did not see that, no.
It was like it was Pimblett, Zac Efron, Morgan Wallen, and someone else I can't remember, but they pretty much just like they spawned in at the start of the trailer and then they all get fucking blown up, and the actual soldiers come in and they're like, "Who are those guys?" And they're like, nobody, or something like that.
Yeah.
It was like a shot at Call of Duty and their celebrity skins.
W
Funny.
Battlefield for that because we don't got to get into the damn video game talk, but Call of Duty's going downhill, and we've been knowing that.
Yeah. Yep. So that was pretty cool seeing Paddy Pimblett in the Battlefield trailer.
Putting the UFC on the map.
Yep. Renat Fakhretdinov called out Neil Magny. He said, "Neil, I want the big names. Let's make it happen."
That'd be a dope little fight, man. Renat coming off
Yeah.
that knockout. Neil Magny, very questionable. We'll get to
Yep.
that. Very questionable win. We'll get to that.
I like
eventually.
this fight.
I like that fight.
I like Renat versus Neil. I think this would be a pretty cool fight. It's probably like, yeah. I don't know. This could be like a classic Neil Magny win, but
Yeah.
I don't mind. I don't know if Neil would take this though. I'm not sure.
I feel like he would.
I don't know where.
I feel like
You think he would?
Dude, I don't think he's scared to fight anyone. I think he'll take any name.
I just think he wants like, because who
Fight
did he
up?
just fight? Yeah, I think he
Jake Matthews.
I think he wants to get a. Yeah, I think he wants to get a little higher up.
Mhm.
I don't know if Renat would give him like. I don't know if that would like bump his stock up a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, he was in the rankings like 2 or 3 fights ago. He's like the 15th welterweight. And then he got chinned by Carlos Prates, and I feel like that's what knocked him out of the rankings. And since then,
Yeah.
he's on a 2-fight win streak, obviously. So I don't know.
Did
man.
he? Were those? What kind of wins were those?
Against Elysiu Dos Santos, whatever bro's name was? I think that was a decision win,
Okay.
and then got the sub against Jake Matthews this past weekend, right? So
Okay. Yeah.
it's tough to say. I don't know. I feel like Neil Magny is kind of just a dog. He'll fight anyone, but that's a good point for sure.
Yeah. And Renat Fakhretdinov, he is coming off.
Knockout TKO.
Yeah.
Can't
He's
remember.
on a. He's on a. Oh damn!
Dude, I don't think
Yeah,
I
maybe
think he hasn't lost in like 8 years.
I was not familiar with bro's game.
Yeah, he hasn't lost in like 8 years. He's a beast.
Okay, never mind, dude. You know what? This will be a very entertaining fight. Then I was not familiar with bro's game. Yeah, he's coming up. Well, I mean, he just beat Gustafsson, obviously. Beat Brian Battle.
Oh yeah, Andreas Gustafsson. that's
Undefeated in the UFC, obviously. He's got a submission.
He beat Brian
KO,
Battle?
TKO. Yeah, he did.
right. Damn. Didn't know that.
got a hefty amount of decisions, but yeah, no, I like this fight. I like that. Yeah, that'd be an interesting one. Neil versus Renat.
I agree. Neil Magny, the
Um,
welterweight gatekeeper.
yeah, dude, the fucking parlay ruiner.
Yeah, for real.
Alexander Gustafsson is reportedly in negotiations with Misfits Boxing, where he is rumored to be going up against another former UFC fighter.
Didn't even know that, but that just literally leads us back to what we were saying earlier. What the fuck are these UFC guys doing? Just if you're done fighting MMA, just hang them up. Why do you need to go box? I mean, I guess you want the competition, you want whatever.
I'm gonna be honest. I think a lot of the reason, at least 70 to 80% of the reason, is the money.
Paper. Yep. 100%.
These boxing events bring in so much for no reason.
They really do, dude. I don't know how they make that much money. It's actually beyond me.
Yeah, there's got to be some outside
Damn
promoter or
money laundering, freaking
like the Saudis or some outside income. I don't know what you call it, but yeah. I mean, going up against another UFC fighter, I don't know who that could be, but
heavyweight former light heavyweight. So we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see. Interesting though.
Yeah, no, it is. I mean, all these guys are switching to boxing. It seems like.
Yeah.
Sean O'Malley says Ilia Topuria is the greatest pound-for-pound fighter of all time. He said, Ilia is pound-for-pound the greatest fighter to ever walk this earth, even over John Jones.
I've said this in episodes before. I think Ilia will be the GOAT. So
you think so?
I don't think that's crazy to say at all. I don't know if he's the GOAT right now. I think he will be. I think he'll go down as a GOAT. Because, dude, he's something special. I think he beats Armin. I think he'll beat Islam. He's a fucking beast.
Do you think he retires undefeated?
Yeah, I think he's probably got 2 to 3 more fights left in him, and then he's gonna go box. I bet. So.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. That's why.
Dude,
that's what
that would be crazy.
I think he's gonna go out there and chin a couple more big names, hang him up, like Khabib type shit. You know, I mean Khabib had different circumstances, but
has there ever been a fighter that's been at this level for so long, and they've just never lost? They've just retired and they've been undefeated.
I mean Khabib, but he retired pretty early.
Okay, yeah.
John Jones, I guess. You know.
Yeah, no, I thought he had a loss though. I mean, not in the UFC, but
no, his only loss was he lost because he was doing the 12-6 elbows, so he got DQ'd.
That's right.
That's his only loss.
Okay.
Yeah. That was before they were legal.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. I mean, if Sean O'Malley's saying he's the greatest pound-for-pound fighter, then shit. That's big praise from O'Malley right there.
100%. My GOAT is right. Me and my GOAT are in agreement.
Ozzy Diaz is out of his UFC 320 bout against Atiba Gauthier.
Was excited to watch Atiba Gauthier fight, but we get to see him this weekend at least.
Yep.
I'm fired up for it, bro. He's in our top 10 UFC prospects.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fucking fired up.
I'm really excited for his fight this weekend.
Hell yeah, dude. He is a damn beast. Literally a mutant. So I'm pumped up to watch that.
Even though it's not against Diaz, he's getting a guy who on 4 days notice.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's his UFC debut too.
Yeah, Tristan Vines. He's 29. I mean, I'm gonna be honest.
You're getting chinned.
Yeah, just try to survive out there, Tristan.
You're getting fed to the damn wolves.
Yeah.
Poor
I think
guy.
Gauthier is getting a finish.
Yeah.
KO finish.
I think he might be getting 50 G's.
Ooh.
Yep.
Okay. Chris Duncan has signed a new 4-fight deal with the UFC and says he has fight news coming. He said next stop, top 15. Stay tuned.
Chris Duncan coming off a big win.
Yep.
Fuck with Chris Duncan, man.
Top 15, man.
Yeah, dude. I could definitely see him making some waves. He's got heart. Likes it bloody. He just fought Rebecca too. Speaking of that guy, that was a war. So I'm rocking with Chris Duncan, man.
He's yeah, I mean, he's 155, right? He's 14-2. Oh, he's from Scotland. There you go.
Yep.
He's from Scotland too. So
Contender Series.
hell yeah,
guy. Yeah, dude.
hell yeah, Chris Duncan, top
yeah.
15.
Fuck yeah.
Diego Lopez versus Jean Silva is officially UFC's fight of the month for September.
Should be fight of the year, dude. Even though it was only 2 rounds.
It should be. Yeah.
Freaking what a scrap that was. Dude.
It'll be interesting to see when it's all said and done. Like, obviously this weekend there could be some fight of the years coming up.
Totally Yuri Khalil.
Yep.
I think that one's got some great potential. But yeah, that was a great fight. That was everything you wanted out of those 2 guys. Unreal scrap. Unreal scrap. Well deserved for sure.
Yep.
And there,
Very well deserved.
It's not like September was like a deep card for fights, anyways, right? Or a deep month for fights. So
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
well deserving.
Exactly. More boxing news, unfortunately, guys. Dustin Poirier wants to box Nate Diaz on Dana White's Zuffa boxing.
I mean, if there's if there's a guy to switch over to boxing, it's Dustin Poirier, right? That's one of the best boxers in UFC.
Yeah, he would do good in boxing. That's for sure.
I think he would too. And honestly, what the fuck are we still doing talking about Nate Diaz, bro? Like, what are we actually doing? I honestly just don't get it. I don't get it. He's that guy's got CTE to the max. He's just.
Why are we calling out Nate Diaz in 2025?
Yeah, what are we doing, dude? Of course, Dana White's moving into boxing cards now. It's like, dude, focus on your main promotion. Focus on what got you here, dude. Fuck boxing. He just wants the coin. He wants the coin. And I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. I'm a hustler too. I love money. But damn, Dana, focus on your freaking what got you here, dude. Fuck.
Yeah, he's really trying to dip his little toes into every little every section of
every martial art.
Yeah.
Every combat sport.
It's definitely it's I wouldn't say concerning, but it could get to a point because obviously he's trying to push power slap.
Yeah.
Now he's getting into boxing and shit. Yeah. I don't know, dude. Dana.
It definitely is concerning, dude, because you see the downward trajectory that the UFC's kind of going in, man, and that's not what we want. That's not what we want. It's one of the best sports in the world. So
he really he got the Paramount deal done, and now he's trying to get more money and try to go in all these avenues.
Yeah.
Weird.
Average weird ass Dana decision making.
Yeah. Renato Moicano says he didn't accept the UFC Rio fight against Charles Oliveira because he has an injury and he hasn't been training. Moicano also mentions he has been doing well on YouTube and has been doing 6-hour live streams. So he needs to keep he needs to keep going so he can keep or he can have the algorithm keep pushing him.
Yeah, dude. So he can keep
Makes sense.
Paper. Makes sense for sure.
Yeah.
Tough guy to step in short notice against.
Yeah, exactly.
Plus, fellow countrymen, I don't really know if those two. I don't know if they'd want to fight. Couple of dudes from the same country.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't blame Moicano for that for sure.
Yeah, understandable.
Yep.
All right, we got. Jump into the. Actually, you know what? No, let's talk about the shit that just came out pretty recently today.
Okay.
UFC Qatar's main event and co-main event official. Been waiting for this. Dana White announced it today. The main event is Arman Tsarukyan versus Dan Hooker. What do we think of this?
I'm happy to see Arman step back in the octagon. I know a lot of people think he should have the next title shot, but I personally don't think he should. I think he wrecked that card with Islam. Missing weight. I think what Dana's doing here is right. I think giving Arman one more fight before fighting for the belt again, I think it's the right thing to do. I think he's
Yeah.
probably just gonna wrestle Dan Hooker. I think he's probably. I think I could see him subbing him. I think
Yeah,
fight's definitely going to the canvas though, for sure.
100%. Yeah, I wonder what Armin's going to be in terms of how big of a going to be.
Mm-hmm.
It could be like some like fucking could be like some like plus 500 I want to say or minus 500.
Yeah, I could totally see that. I think there's no way that.
Like he could be a heavy favorite.
Yeah, I don't think Dan Hooker has any chance at winning that for sure.
Yeah.
Just being honest.
Yeah. Yeah. The co-main event is Bilal Muhammad versus Ian Gary.
It's a little banger, dude.
This is
A little banger. I feel like probably gonna be like, it's gonna be a decision. I'd say. I wonder if that's gonna be 5 rounds.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I don't know. If it is that, dude, that would be crazy.
I feel like honestly, I would rather see that fight 3 rounds.
Yeah.
I feel like it would give them more of an incentive to kind of like go for a finish. Not that Bilal or Gary are like notorious finishers, but yeah, I don't know. I honestly,
this will be interesting.
That's a tough one to pick. Real tough.
I'm leaning more Bilal.
Really?
I'm leaning more Bilal, but I am interested to see how Ian's going to do against him.
Mm-hmm. I as of right now, I probably will. I'm leaning towards Ian Gary, but
yeah,
a lot of time to that card. We got about a month and a half until then, so we'll definitely be thinking about that one for the foreseeable future.
Yeah. This is a little fun fact for UFC 320. The only fighters to have won the distance with Ilia Topuria are fighting each other this Saturday. The two fighters are obviously Josh Emmett and Yusuf Zalal. They went the full 5 and 3 rounds respectively against Ilia Topuria.
Josh Emmett.
Pretty interesting.
Josh Emmett has a chin of steel. He got beat the frick up that fight. I have no idea how he didn't get knocked out. Insane. That was like Ilya's like coming out party,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I can't believe he didn't get knocked out. Yeah, I guess we shouldn't get to our picks right now, but
I think Zalal was. I think it was Topuria's first fight in the UFC. I think it was against Zalal.
I'm pretty sure it was, and Zalal came in on short notice. I'm pretty sure too. So
yeah,
it's quite
so pretty crazy. He went the distance with him.
Quite impressive for sure.
Yeah.
I know.
It's pretty cool. Fun fact, like.
It might have been Ilya coming in. One of them were on short notice. Yeah, that's a crazy fact though.
Yeah, like both of them that went the distance with Topuria. Like, dude, Topuria's finished everyone except for these two guys. That was weird.
Nuts.
All right, Dana White Contender Series, week 8, season 9, week 8. Luis, is it Louis?
I think Louis
Jourdain won his Dana White Contender Series bout via 3rd round submission. Yeah, I mean, I watched it for the most part. I think I missed a little bit of the 2nd round, but kind of got off on a cold start a little. You could definitely see like he was very active with the kicks. Very similar to his brother in a lot of ways. But once it got to that 3rd round, you could see he was looking for it, and the way he transitioned to that submission was fucking dope.
Dude, rear naked choke with no hooks, and that's impressive. Hard to do. So that's a big win for the Canadian man. First Canadian brother duo in the UFC. It's freaking cool, man. That's big for the sport.
Yeah.
That's big for our country.
Super exciting.
That's huge for MMA in Canada. Yeah, dude. That's
both bantamweights.
Yeah. Cool little story there for sure. You don't see too many freaking brothers from Canada in the UFC, that's for sure. Obviously, it's the first time. So, very exciting.
Yep.
Louis Jourdain, he's legit, dude. He's legit. He won that in pretty dominant fashion, I'd say.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I said, there was like, he did kind of start off a little cold. But once he got going, I think he just literally got better throughout the fight. He just got better.
And that's all you can ask
But yeah, 4 out of 5. Yeah, exactly. 4 out of 5 Dana White Contender Series winners, they earned contracts. The one guy that didn't, it wasn't a great fight at all. So
The boring ass fight. He's
yeah,
trains with Khabib, so
yeah, yeah.
you guys know exactly how that one went. Yep, exactly. So, but the other 4 fights on that card were pretty big bangers. Dude, Curtis Campbell, the dude from
Yeah.
England, he got it done. He looked pretty dominant from what I saw. Damian Pinaz, freaking chinned the jit, chinned the damn.
Yeah,
jit.
dude. He's your age. He's your age.
That's so fucked.
Insane.
That's so fucked to think. That guy's
Absolutely chin the git.
that guy's a fucking mutant.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
Yeah. He hits like a fucking truck.
He does. He really
All right.
does. All right, bro. Guess UFC Perth. UFC Perth breakdown. Just gonna go through the main card, I guess. First fight on the main card: Tom Nolan versus Charlie Campbell. Tom Nolan gets it done with the submission in what
Let's
round
go.
was that? First round submission, rear naked
Mike
choke.
Nolan's son.
Mike Nolan's son. I think Tom Nolan's a very promising prospect for 155. His chin is
Yeah.
pretty sus. He's got a sus chin for sure. But dude, he
Yeah.
gets knocked down, but he finds a way. He finds a way, and that's all you can ask for, dude. He's winning fights, so I mean, maybe against the higher competition,
Yeah.
you can't really get away with those types of things, but maybe he makes adjustments. Maybe, things change. You never know. Fighters kind of evolve as their career goes on, right? So we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, I think he's promising.
He definitely is. Yeah. He is kind of made of glass.
Yeah.
If he can improve that, if he can improve his defense or whatever, improve his chin, he'll be pretty dangerous.
Yeah. Next fight, Jake Matthews versus Neil Magny. Very weird situation. Very weird situation. So I think it was the
Very controversial.
very controversial. End of the first round, I think. Jake nearly had the finish. Pretty sure it was a guillotine.
Yep.
Neil was kind of saved by the bell, saved by the ref. It was so weird because his arm literally looked limp. It looked like
His arm went limp. Yeah.
His arm went limp. It looked like he went out. Ref goes in, breaks it up, buzzer goes. Jake, gets up. He's all hyped because he just thought he won the fight. And then Neil gets up. He's racing around the octagon. He's like, no, I didn't get finished. Like, what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
Ref lets the fight go. Obviously, dude, after a situation like that, there's a massive adrenaline jump or drop for the guy who just thought he won the fight. He thinks the fight's over. He doesn't think it's gonna continue, right? So, fight goes on, obviously, and Neil Magny pulls it away with the third round sub. So, really weird situation. I had Jake Matthews winning. This is just the typical Neil Magny freaking.
I think we all did. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we all did. Typical Neil Magny freaking situation. I feel like I think I saw whatever committee is kind of looking over that win and questioning it, but
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Jake Matthews' team is looking to appeal. Or
Yeah.
They're looking to, contest that or whatever.
so I don't know how that really works. I don't know how the appeals work in MMA. I don't think we've ever really seen something like that. So it's an interesting situation for sure.
Yeah, dude. Neil's a lucky bastard. There was literally 1 second left, and I don't know. I get the ref's point of view, because he doesn't know how much time's left. I mean, there might be people yelling in his ear, the fight and everything. But I mean, you see the guy's arm go limp. You just got to call it, right?
You gotta
have to.
You gotta step in.
You cannot fault the ref for this, really. There was 1 second left. If he lets it run, who knows? It's so tough, man. So tough.
We talked about this before. We got to get the refs' earpieces, man. There's, it would just. I feel like it would just help with a lot of confusion in certain situations, especially something like that. It's someone.
Yeah, if he knew there was such little time left, he might have let it keep going, right?
Exactly. So
yeah,
that's something that the UFC should look into. Hit us up, Dana. Frozen Fists. We'll help you out. Next fight.
But why did Neil's arm go limp? He just dropped it.
I have no idea, dude. It's such a weird situation. I feel like maybe he just kind of how guys will sometimes flare their arms out if they're kind of like just to let the crowd and the ref know that they're good. Like
Yeah.
maybe it was something
Yeah.
like that, but it looked really weird.
It was also on a weird angle at the octagon. Like the ref couldn't really get in close to see Magny's face, so he
Yeah,
couldn't. It was kind of like tucked in a corner, right? So he couldn't do that. But
yeah,
unfortunately,
weird situation for sure. Jack Jenkins, Rampant Tavares. Don't really remember this fight, like I said earlier. Uh, from what I know, pretty even numbers in the striking. Jack kind
yep,
of won the fight on the ground. Hometown,
dominated with the takedowns.
yeah,
Hit three.
home country kid gets it done in front of the home crowd on the home soil, home ice. So pretty excited for Jack Jake. He's coming off a loss before that, so excited for him to get back on the W train.
Big win, big win.
Big win. Jimmy Crute, not Jimmy Crute
He grew my.
versus Ivan Urslan. One of the
This did not last long.
one of the more interesting subs I've seen. It was like
Oh yeah.
was like a freaking rear naked choke, but Jimmy had the weirdest leverage on Ivan's back. Kind of just used like brute force, just like bending his spine almost. It was a weird
Dude,
choke.
he like neck cranked him, dude. He was gonna rip his head off.
It was like a damn spine crank, dude. It was such a weird
Yeah.
sub, but frick, Jimmy Crute back to back dubs. Frickin' rights, Jimmy. That's our boy right there.
Yep.
If you guys have been keeping up with us, you guys know we rocking with Jimmy Crute. So that's a big dub from our boy right there.
Yep. We are on the Jimmy Crute train. He dominated.
Yes, sir.
Had a lot of control time. Had a reversal. Obviously a submission attempt. 2 takedowns. The strikes were pretty similar, but Jimmy took it home with a crazy freaking finish. Dude, I want to see more of these like unorthodox missions. I think they're pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely fun to watch. Let's get Jimmy into the rankings. Next fight.
Yes.
Next fight. Let's get Jimmy into the rankings.
Mullet.
Pretty crazy that he was a co-main, to be honest. But hey, fuck it. Dude.
Yeah, I mean, what was the co-main before this? Or was there one? I'm trying to think.
Not too sure.
I don't know. A lot of fights left this card, so I don't know.
Tough to say. Main card. Carlos Alberg, Dominic Reyes. Tough one.
Yup.
Tough one to watch. I will say, the first time we really, I was really cognitive of a Carlos Alberg fight. I'm sure we watched him fight in March or whenever his last fight was, but I can't remember it at all. It's just the first one that I actually remember. And fuck, dude, he looked good. He looked really good. Good counter striking, good combos. Boxing looked really good. Obviously it was not long, so didn't see much from Carlos Alberg, but he chinned a very well known, kind of, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but Dominic Reyes, he's fought the best of the best.
Would you say he's a fan favorite?
I'd say he's definitely up there. He arguably
yeah.
arguably beat John Jones.
Had a sick comeback story, coming back.
And
I think his road to the title kind of was going well.
Yeah, I really wanted to see it work out for him, dude, but Carlos Ulberg had other plans. He got it done. That was a big win, big finish. Carlos Ulberg, low-key a decision merchant, so happy to see him get a finish.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying that he should get the next title shot. I don't think so. I think he needs one more fight.
I don't think so.
I think he fights loser of Khalil and Yuri. I think that's how it should go.
That's what I said, and I'm glad we're in agreement because I'm pretty sure Sendro thinks title shot. So I think Sendro's on the train that this next title shot.
I just don't think he deserves it, bro. I mean, I wouldn't say he doesn't deserve it, but I just think that if Yuri or Khalil wins that fight, I think they deserve another chance because, whoever wins that fight, the guy they're fighting is a legit light heavyweight, a legit name. Not saying that Dominic Reyes isn't, but Carlos Alberg was fighting down in the rankings. I don't think he deserves a title shot off that. So,
yeah, I think Alberg just needs to show one more strong performance, one more win, and then give him the title shot if he wins that, obviously.
That's what I'm thinking too, brother.
But it is, dude. I mean, seeing Dominic Reyes get knocked.
Tough one.
Yeah.
Tough
Very
one to watch.
tough. Especially like, I mean, unfortunately, this is probably his end. Like, I don't think he really can go for the title anymore. He's getting up there in age.
Yeah.
He didn't look great really in this fight at all. Very underwhelming.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna do a little more, but I mean, yeah, it's tough. Allberg's very fast. He's very fast.
He is. He's pretty quick for a freaking big dude, man. The stripper. The stripper man.
Yeah.
Something.
Crazy story there.
Something about Carlos Ulberg, dude. I'm not a huge fan. I'm gonna be honest. Not a huge fan. So. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know how well against Roundtree. I don't know how well he does there. Against Yuri, that'd be interesting. Don't know how well he does there. Like I said, I want to see more from this guy. I do.
I do too. All right. UFC 320 predictions. Boys are gonna break down the card. We got a post coming with our picks soon. Probably tomorrow. Had a lot of dude. I had so much editing to do today. Couple fight announcements.
Depends. Is this pod going up tomorrow?
Pod's going up Friday because I got an exam Friday morning, so I'm gonna be editing the pod after my.
Okay,
exam.
then the post will be out already then.
Yeah. So start at the bottom of the main card. Joe Pyfer, Abus Magomedov. I don't know what you picked, Bart, but I know Sandro.
Oh yeah, you don't.
I know Sandro took Joe
Okay.
Pyfer.
Since mine is similar to Sandro's, I will. I'll go with him. I'll go with his because
Okay.
we're pretty similar.
Okay.
So I have Joe Pyfer as well as Sandro. Although
This one is so tough, dude.
yeah, this is probably on this main card. I mean, this is probably one of the tougher ones to pick.
I agree.
Obviously Magomedov, Abus. He's on a 3-fight win streak. He is 35, but it's tough, man. I almost picked him. I might regret this. I don't know, but I think Joe Pyfer's gonna do it.
It's really just tough to count out a dude with the last name Magomedov or any fucking Russian type Dagestani name like that. He's got the higher output on the ground. I don't know. I'm torn about this one, to be honest. There's a few fights on this card that I'm torn about. I'm definitely not putting any money down on this card. I will say that.
Oh yeah, no, this is a sketchy card to predict.
100%. But that's what makes the sport so fun to watch, man, because you never know what's going to happen. So I'm going to Boost. You guys got Joe Pyfer.
Yup.
Next fight, Josh Emmett, Yusuf Zalal. Another tough one to pick. I could see Yusuf Zalal taking it to the decision. I could see him getting a sub. But I'm going Josh Emmett. He's got bricks in his gloves. I think if he connects right, if he just taps the chin right, I think it's night for Yusuf. So that's kind of the way I'm looking at it. But to be honest, I probably see Yusuf Zalal winning, but I think if Josh Emmett connects right, might be over for Yusuf.
I respect that pick. I really do. I got Yusuf Zalal as well as Sandro. I don't know, dude. He's on a 4-fight win streak. He's younger by 11 years.
Yeah.
Obviously, Josh Emmett. He doesn't fight like he's 40. He's
No.
I mean, coming off a loss to Murphy.
Before that, it was Bryce Mitchell, I'm pretty sure, right? So.
Yeah.
We know
he's
how
a
that
threat,
went.
man. He's a threat on his feet. But Zalal, man, if he takes it down, I think this will be quick.
Yeah.
So,
and
we'll
11 years age difference goes a long way. So.
Yeah.
I might regret that.
And there's also a pretty decent height difference too.
Yeah. I might regret that pick. I won't lie, but we'll see what happens. You never know.
Hey, dude, if Emmett wins though, you're sniping that one.
Yeah, bro. That's a big pick for me if Emmett wins, but it's tough to say. It's tough to say how that one will go. I feel like Josh Emmett might be a little hesitant with the striking because of that like takedown submission threat. So we'll see, man. We'll see what happens. Kind of a similar style to Bryce Mitchell, and we remember how that one went. So
Yeah.
We'll see. Yuri versus Khalil. This You know what, dude? I'm going Khalil, but I think Yuri is very potentially going to get it done. The only reason I'm going Khalil is because Khalil is just he's violent, and Yuri likes to keep those hands down. I know Yuri's got great head movement.
Yeah.
He's got good counter punching, but I think Khalil's just too much of a like he's just a Muay Thai specialist. He knows what he's doing on the feet. I'm not saying Yuri doesn't, but I think it's gonna be a bloody one. It's gonna be a
Yeah.
bloody one. I'm giving the slight edge to Khalil Roundtree because I don't know. It hurts to say that because I'm a big Yuri fan.
hmm
But yeah, dude, I think I gotta go with Khalil.
Yeah, I mean, both of these guys were draft last
Yup.
episode, so
Yup.
they're both coming off wins against Hill.
Yup.
That guy's just getting pieced up.
For real.
Yeah, I'm picking Yuri as well as Sendro. Sendro's got Yuri. I think, I mean, obviously Yuri's got the height difference. He's got the reach. I think a lot of this fight is going to be. I think it's just going to be Khalil trying to get into range on Yuri. I think Yuri's going to keep him out. Maybe just like pick him a little bit.
Yeah.
Pick his punches. I don't think I have a prediction for if this is going the distance or not.
I don't think it does.
I could see Yuri TKOing. I could see a TKO finish. I don't know. I really don't know, but yeah, I got Yuri. Another one that's definitely tough. Like these three fights that we've been talking about here, they're all very close. They're all tough to pick.
Yeah, I feel like there's only one. There's only one fight on this card, on the main card.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
is like a guarantee.
There's only that in that fight we all have. We
Yeah.
all have the same fighter.
Yeah.
Other than that, we all have differing picks. So
Yeah. So, I like you said, I feel like Yuri definitely could keep Khalil kind of on the outside. I feel like because like Yuri and Poton Loki have similar styles, and Khalil kind of struggled. Well, obviously struggled against Poton, so I feel like I feel like it could go very similar to that fight. I feel like Yuri could just kind of
Yeah.
as the fight goes on, just more and more and more pressure and just kind of adding up. The strikes just adding up, and I feel like I could just kind of break Khalil down. But that being said, like I said, Yuri's hands are down for most of the fight, and like a very technical Muay Thai specialist like Khalil, I feel like he could take advantage of that. So
Yeah, I mean, I could see Khalil winning it, and if he does, dude, things could get interesting in that division.
yeah, 100%, 100%. And like I understand why people say Carlos Ulberg should get the next title shot because let's say Poton wins, do we really want to see Khalil versus Poton again? Or Yuri versus Poton again, the trilogy? Like, do we want to see that again? So
Yeah,
it's tough. It's tough to say, but you know what? We'll deal with that when it gets to that point.
yeah, exactly.
Co-main, Merab versus Corey. Gotta go Merab. But I think out of anyone in that division other than maybe Umar, this is going to be Merab's biggest test.
Yep.
Not really much else to say about this one, to be honest. I mean, we all know how Merab fights. We know he's a mutant. We know his gas tank. We know what he's capable of.
Nickname the machine, bro. He's a machine.
Yeah, so there isn't much to say. I think Corey Sandhagen, he's got great fight IQ. He's got kind of unorthodox striking. He's really good on the ground, too. So that's what I mean. I feel like he will be Merab's biggest test, but it's really tough to count Merab out. So I will say that I'd really like to see Corey win.
Oh yeah.
It would,
I think a lot of people would. I think everybody would.
Yeah. He's just like like low-key a fan favorite. He's a funny-ass dude. He's taking LSD freaking the week of the fight.
It would shape, dude. It would change a lot in this.
It would, dude. And yeah, dude, I don't know. I would like to see it. I just it's really tough to say. I don't think he gets it done.
Yeah. So
Merab
yeah,
is
obviously.
Merab.
Yeah, I got Merab. Sandro's got Merab. All three of us have Merab.
Yeah.
Merab, dude. 13 fight win streak. This guy's, I mean, yeah, his nickname, he's a machine.
Probably
I
the
think,
best bantamweight of all time.
yeah. Yeah, this will be interesting for Corey, man. I wonder what his like main game plan is going to be. I wonder what he's going to try to do.
Yeah.
I wonder a lot.
Like, how do you game plan against Merab?
I don't know. And like, do you trust your ground game enough to really seriously go up against him?
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be very, very really tough.
It's interesting. It's interesting to see how that one will go.
Yeah, I wonder if he's gonna like. If it does go to the ground, I wonder if he's gonna try to fucking just ground and pound. Like I don't know. Although a lot of people do say Merab, or a lot of people say Corey throws like peanuts and shit. So
yeah,
I don't know. I guess he doesn't have a lot of power, but
I could see
coming off a TKO KO finish though.
I mean, that was he popped Figgy's knee, so not really a TKO, but it was on purpose, obviously. But you want to know what? I could see Corey loves that flying knee. Obviously, Merab loves shooting for takedowns. I feel like he's probably drilling that a lot, that flying knee. I feel like if there's a way for him to win, I think that's definitely one of them, for sure.
Yeah. Easily, yeah.
Yeah.
Epic.
Yeah, so we'll see how that one goes. Main event, Magomed Ankalaev versus Alex Pereira, Poton Pereira. You know what, dude? I think I got Poton. I don't want to see Ank be the champ. I think if we're realistically speaking, though, I think he probably gets it done. But that being said, I'm still picking Poton because I want to see him win. He's a fan favorite. He's got aura, and I like Poton, man. And I think realistically he does have a chance for sure. I think if he connects right with, just hits the chin, hits the temple or something, I think it could be over just like that because we know the power he has. But Ank, dude, he proved the last fight between them. He's a great striker. He's obviously got the wrestling. Poton's drilling a bunch of takedown defense. You see the videos, but like it's hard to say.
Yeah.
It's really hard to say. But I'm going Alex, just because I'm a fan. But I think if we're being realistic, I think Ank probably wins.
Yeah, I mean, Sendra's on the same page as you, although, unfortunately, I am taking Ankalaev. I think I'm not going to let my...
fan bias.
Obviously, I want Poton to win. Everybody does. I don't think there's a single person that wants Ankalaev to win this, except for his countrymen.
Yeah.
I think... Based off of the training footage I've seen from Pereira, he does look a lot better. I think he'll be a lot better in this fight. And that almost swayed my decision. I don't know if he has enough to get through Ankalaev. I think Ankalaev's going to show a lot of a different side of him in this fight as well. I think I really hope Pereira uses his size a little bit more against Ankalaev. I know it's kind of close, but dude, Pereira's a big fucking dude. He's got a little more reach. I want to see him use that a little more. I want to see him be more aggressive. Even though it's probably you got to be more aggressive. It's gonna be risky, but high risk, high reward.
Yeah.
Find this dude's chin if you can. Like snipe this dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, like dude, I'll always remember our when we watched the first fight against with these guys, and how devastated we were.
Yeah.
And oh my god, man, that was
tough night.
That was a sad day. In terms of the UFC and what they need Pereira to win this fight.
100%.
I think in terms of like, I mean, yeah, Magomed could win this, right? And then we're just back to route one, back to square one. But if Pereira wins this, I mean, dude, he could move up to heavyweight and go fight Tom Aspinall. I mean, if he loses this, he could also do that too.
I was just about to say, I feel like either way, I think he's moving up because, dude, we've seen what he walks around at like 260, 250, so it can't be fun.
Which is another thing too. Yeah, I guess Megamed. I have him winning this. Pereira loses his fight. He goes up, fights Aspinall or whoever. Yeah, I mean, it'd be very sad if Megamed won this. I really hope Pereira wins, but I do have Ankalaev winning this one. Fortunately,
I hear you, dude. It's I feel like that's a smart choice for sure, but
yeah,
it's so tough with a dude like Pereira. You never know. Like, it's the same thing with like Josh Emmett. You could get,
yeah.
he could connect right, and it could be lights out. I know the Dagestanis usually have good chins, but I don't know, man. It's tough. It is a tough one to say. The bias, like there's obvious bias between or behind my pick. I want to see Poton win. Like he's a champ's champ, very active. I know he's planning not to be as active after this fight, but
he is 38.
he's 38, man, and
Get up there.
he like just the timeline that we started really watching this sport is when Alex Pereira started to kind of like take over. So like I associate like my love for this sport a lot with Alex Pereira. Like he's really one of the guys who
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know-
when we started, he was like, I think Sandro said it. He was the boogeyman.
exactly, bro. So it's it's tough. It's tough. I think Ank gets it done, but
Although-
I'm going with Poton.
Yeah. I mean, in a perfect world, Poton comes out there in the first round, freaking hungry as hell. And he just, I mean, in a perfect world, he comes out and he just, like dominates and gets the first round, KOs the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
And if he does that, I mean, it's gonna be insane. The edits are gonna go crazy. The world's gonna feel insane, man.
It's gonna be a good feeling, man.
I really hope he does it. I also, remember when Pereira said like that first fight he was only like 40%.
Yeah.
If that's true, this rematch could be crazy. It could be really crazy for him. If he's 100% going in, and he's hungry because he doesn't have that title anymore.
Yeah.
He goes out there hungry and just full demon mode, dude.
Yep. That's what I mean, bro. That's why it makes this so hard to pick.
Yeah.
Um,
Dude, this main card is probably the hardest like fights to pick, other than the Marab.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. It's
Pause.
like any fight could go either way, except for the Marab one. Actually, honestly, it could go either way in that one too. You never know. So
you really never know. Yeah.
But like Poton's probably gonna be the heavier guy in the cage.
Yeah.
Like I said, he's been drilling a lot of takedown defense from the videos he's posting, so it's a tough one to say. I will say the sparring footage that he has put out, he's always sparring an orthodox guy, and Magomed's southpaw. So I thought that was kind of weird. I thought that was interesting.
Pereira does struggle with the southpaw guys.
He does, but let's also remember this guy has beat probably one of the best strikers in UFC history 3 times in Izzy. So, and Izzy likes to switch his stance. Izzy likes to go southpaw, orthodox, southpaw, orthodox. So, you never know, dude. You really never know in this sport. That's the beautiful thing about it.
Yeah, if Pereira wants to win this, dude, he's got to channel like his inner like just everything, bro. He's got to channel it all.
He needs his freaking his heritage, dude. That native heritage.
Yeah. He's really gonna have to enter a other element, like
Yeah, he's gonna have to dig deep for sure, and some new trunks for Poton too. So it'll be cool to see. It'll be cool to see the debut of those.
Yeah, and another thing too, Ankalaev, he did say moving up to heavyweight isn't out of the possibility.
Okay.
So
okay. That's definitely that'd be cool to see too. Maybe, if he pulls it off, him versus Tom, that'd be cool.
And then you have a vacant belt. And then Albert could get in there. I don't know.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, we might have just wrote the script.
All
right, dude. I think that's everything, though.
Yeah.
Live
This
it up.
weekend is going to be epic.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great card. Well, you guys know, we'll be keeping up with the card, posting the highlights, whatnot, posting our picks. Picks are coming out probably within the next day. Um, what else?
Before we end it, I do have a quick question because I've been seeing like tweets about this and stuff. Do you think this is the best? Um, I forget how it was worded, but the best like fights stacked, like going into other fights, like the best, just overall the best main event or best main card.
Best main card. I'd definitely say it's up there for sure. I'd say it's dude. Honestly, since like thinking back, I can't remember a card like with this many good fighters on it. Probably since UFC 300. Honestly.
Yeah,
So,
I agree. I think it's this. I mean, you have two title fights.
yeah, it's pretty
And
rare
then
you see that two title fights.
yeah, and then Yuri versus Khalil. That could be a co-main in any card. That could be a main event. That could be a co-main. Like,
Yeah.
um, and then
That's a fight night main event right there.
yeah, and then obviously you have Josh M and Zal. Like that's a real
Yep. Even
this card
even
from
the
fight to
fight-
fight is stacked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. All right, bro. A little bit of a long episode today, but we had to chop it up. We had to get in here, talk about the fights. Hope you guys enjoyed, man. Week 11. I didn't even mention this in the last episode. I kind of just made a post about it after, but thank you guys for 1,000 followers. Crazy to think.
Shout out.
Crazy to think we hit 1,000 followers in like 9 weeks. It's actually insane.
Yeah,
It's actually insane to think, and you know what? We appreciate you guys. It means a lot for sure. We're almost at 1,200 now, so we appreciate the love.
We just do what we love, man. We just do what we love.
Exactly, man. So we're gonna keep freaking grinding this content out for you guys. We love this shit. There's nothing better than freaking, making a living talking about UFC. So it's something special, man. We appreciate you guys. Yeah, I don't know. Not much else to say. What do you guys say, Barrett?
I just gotta say, man, it's gonna be damn good Saturday night UFC 320. I'm definitely looking forward to it, man. I'm excited.
Dude, every Poton card we never get to watch together, which is the craziest thing.
Yeah, that fucking sucks that we won't be able to watch it together.
Well, if I'm home in time, boys will hop in Discord for sure. Get that illegal stream going. Know what I mean? But shit, dude. Not much else.
Either
to
way,
say.
dude, it'll be good to chat about it afterwards
Yes,
on
sir.
next episode.
Yes, sir. So, guys, stay tuned. We'll obviously have lots of coverage of the card coming up. Weight cuts, freaking news. The memes, the great memes. You guys have been running up the memes, loving the memes lately. So appreciate you guys, man. I think that's it. Frozen Fist, week 11. Peace out.